Adobe have just dropped an insanely powerful new feature in Adobe Photoshop, and that new feature is called the rotate object. Honestly, I don't think you're all ready for this. It is mind-blowingly crazy how good this is. Now, in order to be able to do this, you will need to go ahead and go down to the Creative Cloud, and you want to go to All Apps. If you go to Beta Apps, and you will see something called Photoshop Beta. So check this out. Let's say that you've got yourself a picture of a car, a simple 2D photo, nothing crazy, nothing 3D. You can, just like normal, remove the background, and this will, of course, use AI to remove the background. And to get to this feature, you want to press Control or Command and T, and you will notice you have this new button right here, which will say Rotate Object. If you click on this, this will analyze the photo, look at the object that you have, and this will allow you to transform that 2D image into a 3D object. This car, we can now rotate it all the way around. We can even change the other rotations like the up and down, which will give you different perspectives. You can even change the perspective, whether you want the camera to have a really close-up shot or zoom in effect, or you can do the opposite and have that more GoPro effect. So let's say that we wanted to move this vehicle to a new background and we want to match the exact background. You can see when we drop it in, it doesn't exactly match this theme or the background. So what we can do is we can press Control or Command and T. We can rotate the object, and now we have the freedom to be able to rotate the car. We can give it a better perspective and match it to the scene. So let's say that we're happy with it like this. We can press Done, and this will enhance the details and do the final render. And there we go. We have the quality back. It's not quite perfect. You can see we have some random reflections here and there. I'm not quite sure why it's included this. With these other areas, it's not a big problem because we can always fix this using the Remove tool. Let's say we wanted to get rid of whatever this is right here. We can just simply remove it from here, and this will just get rid of it. Same as this one. And let's say we want to fix up the hood as well because it's added some really weird reflection. There we go. That's a bit better. I'm not quite sure where that has come from. And of course, we also have the different lighting between the vehicle and the background. And the great thing about this is that if we combine these layers by converting it into a smart object, we can then click on Harmonize, which will automatically match it to the scene. It will also fix up the lighting and add in the shadows. And there we go. Wow, that is incredible. That is honestly amazing. Look how good this has matched it to that background. We even have the 3 different variations, which we can look through and see which one is the best. You can see we have this one, which isn't too bad. And whoa, this one's even harsher with the shadows. This one is nice and light, and then this one's very harsh, which in this case, I would actually say this one is the most realistic looking one. Here's another example. Let's say that you've got yourself this statue right here, and you want to move it to a different background. It would be really simple to remove the background. You would just press this button. But the only problem is that, as we all know, when we drag it onto a new background, it's not exactly going to match the perspective of the new one. You can see it looks okay. We could definitely add in some shadows and try to make it blend. However, if we wanted to truly make this have the exact same perspective, we can now click on Rotate Object. And once again, we can rotate. We can also correct the tilt. It is a very low angle looking up. So somewhere around here. We would also have something like this. We can also rotate. Something like this. You can then go ahead and click on Done once you're happy. And there we go. We are back to the original quality. In this case, what we would do is we would also look at the background. We can hide this layer and make sure that we bring this piece right here to the front. So we're just going to get ourselves a quick selection with the polygonal lasso tool. This is one of my favorite go-to tools. We just want to get a chunk of this right here, and you want to press Control or Command and J. And we're just going to move this layer in between so it actually looks like the statue is there. And then of course from here we would also harmonize this layer. Okay, that is looking better. So possibly number 2 or number 3. Now the final example is to also show you that this works with people as well. So this is the one that I find really impressive. The fact that it can also do it with people too and maintain the original quality. Right here we have this person, and let's say that we wanted to add this person into this photo, but we also want to make it look realistic, of course, and make him look like he's actually there. Shrink this down, make sure he matches the size of this photo. So I would say roughly about here, I would say something like this would look realistic. We would once again rotate the object or person. And here's the cool part. Not only can we rotate all the way around this person, it's even added some writing on the back of the t-shirt. We can get the exact match that we want. He is walking beside the car. We can make him face this direction right here. We can click on done. There we go. He's back to his original look. We may just shrink him down a little bit more, a little bit taller. And then once again, click on harmonize and just look at that. He is now part of this photo. We can have a look at the different variations. The last one is very flat, and I would say I would say the second one in this case looks better. This is just honestly amazing. It's just, I wanted to show you all and share this feature because I'm just honestly speechless. It is just crazy. I didn't think it'd be this powerful and this quick. Sometimes, when they release a feature, it takes a little bit of time for it to be, in a good condition to the point where it doesn't break or have a lot of bugs, but they have really perfected this. Of course, it's going to have problems, and I've noticed some little problems, but they are a lot smaller than I expected. I didn't expect them to just be like, okay, here's a new feature. It is stupidly powerful. Here you go. And it works. So yeah, it's so cool, but also at the same time scary to know how good it is.